Alright, we do, folks. Your boy Marcus on 205 numbers. After the name, a little Tie Tuesday action over here. A little gameplay comes down to limit to the wall to the wire. A little classic right here going with the multiplayer, man. It's been a minute since I've thrown on the multiplayer on a Tie Tuesday. I feel like, I don't know, I'm gonna go back and see how I did last week, but whatever, man. I want to talk about the DMR over here, man. Playing some bare bones. I actually played, last time I played multiplayer, I didn't play bare bones, played with specialists. Man, I did not enjoy that at all. I was like, yuck, I don't really need all this stuff over here, man. Bare bones is up, man. I hope when we see the Modern Warfare, actual like multiplayer like information and stuff like that, it comes out that it's straight just bare bones. That's it, man. It's just like really good looking, maybe a little bit violent, just ass kicking like on the ground. No need for nothing else over here. I'm trying to switch guns and I'm like, my man, what are you doing, bro? Now I think about it, I didn't even have to pull my fists out because I don't have a backup, but whatever. I want to talk to you guys a little bit about DMR, man, here, man. Because I've been working my way through these guns slowly but surely. I got all the assault rifles, I got all the submachine guns done, and now I'm getting my way to, I don't know what the hell these called. Marksman rifles? What the hell are these called? I don't know what the hell they call them in this game. The ones that are kind of weird, but shoot far and stuff like that. So, the DMR, the Swordfish, and the ABR, and I guess, oh man, I didn't even thought about it. I'm gonna have to use that other one, that SMD, the SDM. Oh man, I hope it's better than a than Blackout, yo. That thing is brutal. Even though I remember, I think I picked up once the SDM when it was like Beast in Blackout, and I haven't picked it up I didn't really get a chance to use like the Beast SDM that like happened before like that first patch. But the DMR, let's talk about the subject over here, man. It's pretty nice, man. It has limitations, but I think you could really succeed with those limitations, as you'll see hopefully in the footage over here. It's single fire, right? So that's kind of the biggest difference between this gun and any other gun, is that you are going to be shooting one bullet at a time, all the time. The clip is 20. It's one of the biggest negatives about this gun to me, is the clip size. Too small. I don't think there's an extended mag. I'm pretty sure there's not an extended mags. There might be a fast mag, so I don't even think there's that. So 20 bullets goes by pretty quick if you're like doing your job well over here, or if you're like spamming down. One of the things I would caution with is be careful of the spamming down on the weapon. It just sometimes it feels like you'll stop hitting your shot just because you're like just hitting the R button like so hard. It'll either like center you off, or you just won't like hit what you're trying to hit over here because you're like spamming down. Having said that though, this gun hits for power, man. Like it packs a punch. Like you'll see like that health bar like go down, man, which is why I ended up spamming down sometimes, because it packs so much heat that you're like, all right, if I can just get one more bullet on this person, I just get one more bullet. Now, in Blackout, I'll throw on like a 4X on this thing sometimes, or whatever. It comes with like a default like kind of scope thingy, which I don't know, it was all right. It's a little bit different how I use it in Blackout. Maybe I'll talk about it later than how I use it in this game. But the first thing I did in this game was put a red dot on it. I love this gun with the red dot on it. I think it works really well with the red dot on it for certain maps. This one might not necessarily be the best one. It kind of depends how you play it. If you're kind of up and getting closer to people's grills and stuff like that, yeah, maybe you'll be able to like, not succeed as much with this gun. But if you're like kind of keeping the distance over here, kind of head glitching your way, the best map that I could kind of describe where this gun really functions well is the snow map in this game. Discovery, I believe it's called. Hopefully. Maybe I'm getting Discovery confused with the Black Ops 1 map, or maybe they're both called Discovery. Huh, I gotta think about that. Anyway, that's kind of the best one over here, man. It's got a lot of long lines of engagement. You want to treat this almost kind of quasi like a sniper rifle that just happens to shoot like, quicker and not as far. Having said that though, if you're caught in a game mode like this where you have to be a little bit, or a map like this where you have to be a little more in your face sometimes, the hip fire on this gun is surprisingly good. I was actually like really impressed with that, and it's something I didn't really figure out till like kind of the end of this gun's like life cycle with me. Even though I am planning on using it on that snow map, but I won't be using it on like every map anymore. I have it like diamond now, so I'm pretty like straight with it. But the hip fire really could get you out of like some sticky situations sometimes, and I was pretty impressed by that overall. It was pretty handy to kind of just like walk up to somebody and just stop holding down the aim button and start holding down, just shooting that trigger with that hip fire. It keeps it really tight, like the window that it shoots it at, like really tight, like maybe slightly bigger than shotgun level tight. Which to me was like a pretty good thing. Once again, the only thing I'll caution is when you get into these multiple gunfights with the 20 bullets in the clip, it really struggles with that, man. Like, it is so painful. And I thought that was right there a good example when I turned on that guy. The quickness that you could just kill somebody with this gun, man. Because if you, like, nail those 2-3 bullets into them, you chest high or honestly anywhere, they're done. Like, there's no real way. Now, I was using, I believe, just to be clear on my attachments here, I was using high caliber. I don't think I ever put high caliber 2 on, but I was using high caliber, the red dot, and I don't know, maybe like a grip or whatever the hell the other day, or maybe like maybe the FMJ just to knock out armor, something like that. But I always had high caliber on because it makes a big difference. So use with caution. Obviously, it's not a shotgun. Don't like use it like a shotgun. It's not a shotgun. But you can get out of some sticky situations up close, and you'll get a feel for it. If you the problem with the DMR is, to me, it's not really necessarily a gun you can just kind of pick up, use, and kill it with. It requires a little bit of work, though. It requires a little bit of loving with this one. You gotta like really like think things out with this bad boy and kind of, you know, get a feel for how far you could shoot, how much you could spam, how much. And no fairness, if you can't like spam well, if you can't shoot like at a distance well, if you don't feel comfortable ever with the like hip firing and stuff like that, then this gun just isn't for you, and that's fine. There's plenty of other guns you can use in the damn game. You don't have to use this gun. But to me, it's a very specialized weapon, unique weapon that fits in pretty good with this, man. And I noticed it like when I would get clapped by it before I started using it, man. That like it drops quick, man, and it does like just drop quick. Like there's really no like explanation about that. The biggest negatives, the clip size. I mean, even like the 20 bullet. I'm not talking. I mean, I think it has like 60 maybe total or something like that. Like it doesn't have a lot of like bullets in this thing. I ran out of like bullets in this thing a lot. I wasn't running scavenger on it. I probably should have, and that would have like obviously solved that issue. Or if you play with like a specialist, you can play as Crash or whatever, and that'll kind of help out that issue. But that might be something to consider, is that you might have to adapt your class to kind of fit with like what the gun's asking for. But it's kind of like it. I mean, the single fire thing gets annoying. That's why like I can never have this be like my primary weapon. This will always be kind of a specialty weapon for certain maps and certain places and certain situations, because like man, I mean, it's a really just big pain in the ass to like have to keep hitting the damn button over and over and over and over again, man. It's really just like that simple. I get tired. Like I'll play like for, I don't know, like an hour and a half, 2 hours, something like that, and by the end of it, like, I feel like with a carpal tunnel is hitting hard, man, because over here just like spamming this thing, holding the controller and just like spamming down over here. I'm like, come on, man. These people set up the sentry gun right here, and I'm like, yo, this is a really good spot for the sentry, man. I was like, all these things they got it, I'm out of here, man. I don't got nothing to worry about that, man. So the DMR, man, I would definitely recommend it for certain situations. Try it out, feel it out. I don't think it's for everybody. I don't think it's for a lot of people, but hey, it might be for you. Like I said, I plan on using it on Discovery, and maybe that's it. I don't know. I have to think about other maps, but that might be it. This map, to me, worked out pretty good because of like kind of the hip fire thing and stuff like that. But I've also had like really good success with the ICR. And ultimately, I don't think, for me personally, it supersedes any of the assault rifles, because it just the fact that you kind of keep shooting with those bad boys. The limitations of the single fire is like real. But you can notice right here where I kind of mix and match in between the hip fire right there. And aiming down, like it just works, like it just clicks. But you really have to like be nailing these dudes with it, man. Like if you miss, like you miss and that's it. Like by the time you miss, these guys are gonna have an opportunity to get like 3, 4, 5 more shots with their like just regular guns, and that's definitely like a factor when you look at the DMR, and a negative factor over there, man. But with that, we managed to push over here a little bit the lead over here, which is pretty good, because this game was kind of close like the whole time. And I'm shooting around, throwing my name, man. I'm so happy to have a grenade. You know, happy to have a grenade. I'm so nervous to like prestige. I think I'm gonna have to like put the damn use my damn prestige token on like the nade, and it's crazy. I've never had like a game mode change the meta of me for the game so much. Where, like there's literally stuff that I wasn't using before that now I use, and now all of a sudden I use like prestige tokens on these things instead of other stuff. And I was like, man, homie, I wish I knew you were going for that tag. I would have gone for the tag, man. It's getting a little bit closer than I wanted, man. I'm looking around over here trying to see if I can loop around, maybe find a kill over here. See my mans. I'm like, hey, how you doing? And this guy doesn't turn around yet, and I'm like, oh, word. I was like, nah, you ain't gonna pick up that tag, fam. I can't allow you to do that. Scoop those tags up over here. This guy's getting shot at. I'm like, what's going on? He killed my boy. And I'm like, nah, this game is over. That's how you clutch it out.